Ever wondered how to make your own holiday scented candles? It's a delightful way to spread the festive spirit. Today, we're going to do just that. Making scented candles at home is a lovely activity that's both soothing and creative. Plus, it gives you the chance to customize your candle with your favorite holiday scents. So, what do we need to get started with this fun project? First off, we'll need some soy wax. Soy wax is a great choice for candles as it burns cleanly and holds scent wonderfully. Next up, we need candle wicks. Make sure to get the ones that are pre-tabbed for ease of use. Then, we'll need some essential oils. You can choose any scent you like, but for today, we're going to use holiday favorites like cinnamon, pine, and orange. We'll also need a double boiler to melt our wax, a thermometer to monitor the temperature, and of course, a container to house our beautiful candle. Once you've gathered all these items, you're ready to embark on this fragrant journey. Begin the magical process by melting the soy wax. This is where our journey truly begins. To do this, we'll be using a double boiler. If you've never used one before, it's simply a pot filled with a bit of water, with a heat-resistant bowl sitting on top. The steam from the boiling water gently heats the bowl, melting whatever's inside. In our case, that's our lovely creamy soy wax. Now, as we melt the wax, it's crucial to keep an eye on the temperature. We don't want it to exceed 185 degrees Fahrenheit or 85 degrees Celsius. Why is this important, you might ask? Well, if the wax gets too hot, it could potentially catch fire or evaporate, and we certainly don't want that. It also ensures the wax is at the perfect temperature for the next step. With the wax melted, you're now ready to infuse it with the holiday spirit. So, let's move on, shall we? Now comes the exciting part, adding the holiday scent to your candle. This is where you infuse the warmth and charm of the holiday season into your handmade creation. There are a plethora of holiday scents you can choose from. The spicy warmth of cinnamon, for instance, can transport you to a cozy fireside evening, sipping hot cider. Then, there's the invigorating scent of pine, reminiscent of a fresh, crisp winter morning walk through a forest. And let's not forget the refreshing aroma of peppermint, a classic holiday scent that brings to mind festive candy canes and sweet holiday treats. Now, how do we incorporate these scents into the candle? It's all about essential oils. Essential oils are highly concentrated plant extracts that carry the essence of the plant's scent. They are perfect for infusing your candle with your chosen holiday scent. Adding the essential oil to your melted wax is a delicate process. You'll want to add about 10 to 20 drops of essential oil for every 1 pound of wax. This will give your candle a pleasant but not overpowering scent. Remember, when it comes to scent, less is more. You can always add more oil, but you can't take it out once it's in the mix. With the scent infused, it's time to prepare your candle container. The journey to crafting your perfect holiday candle continues. Your candle needs a cozy home. Let's prepare the candle container. It's easier than you might think, and it's all about giving your wick a secure place to stand tall. You'll first need to attach the wick to the bottom of your container. This is done by applying a small dab of hot glue to the bottom of the wick tab, and then firmly pressing it into the center of the container's base. Once your wick is firmly attached, it's time to make sure it stays upright and centered. This is where our trusty wick holder comes into play. Place it atop your container and thread the wick through its center hole. Adjust as needed to ensure the wick is straight and central. This keeps the burn even and ensures your candle lasts as long as possible. And there you have it. Your container is primed and ready. The stage set for the star of the show, the scented wax. With the wick in place, it's time to pour in the scented wax. Now, carefully pour the scented wax into the prepared container. And with that, we're on to the next crucial step of our DIY candle making journey. The process of pouring the wax is straightforward, yet it requires a steady hand and a keen eye. As you pour, you'll want to ensure that the wax doesn't spill over the sides. A slow, steady pour is the way to go. Remember, it's not a race. Now, let's talk about the wick. Ensuring that the wick stays centered is vital for an evenly burning candle. You can use a wick holder or even a simple pencil to hold the wick in place. Just place the wick between the holder or wrap it around the pencil. and rest it on the top of the container. This will keep the wick erect and in the center while the wax solidifies. But here's the real test of your DIY prowess: patience. Once you've successfully poured the wax and secured the wick, it's time to let nature take its course. Our candle needs to cool undisturbed for a few hours, or even better, overnight. Be sure to place it in a secure, cool and dry location where it won't be accidentally knocked over or disturbed. With patience and anticipation, allow your candle to cool and solidify. The transformation from liquid wax to a beautiful aromatic candle is worth the wait, I assure you. Once your candle has fully solidified, it's time for the final touches. Let's start by giving the wick a little trim. A good rule of thumb is to cut it down to about 1/4 inch. This will ensure a clean, even burn and prevent any unnecessary soot from forming. Now, take a moment to admire your creation. There's a certain joy that comes with making something with your own 2 hands, isn't there? The process of melting the wax, stirring in the holiday scent, and patiently waiting for it to solidify is a journey worth savoring. What's more, this homemade holiday-scented candle can also serve as a thoughtful gift. Imagine the delight on your loved ones' faces when they receive a gift that's not just beautiful and aromatic, but also a product of your time, effort, and creativity. Enjoy the festive aroma of your DIY holiday-scented candle. Happy holidays!